He said, "Go Tyson Fury." Welcome. Welcome, good people. My name is Carcino. Most of you know me. Some of you may not. But you are all welcome. Don't forget, you guys can hit the like button for free. Cost you nothing to hit the like button. How did I know Frank would say something? Oh, yeah. Next year gonna be a mother for these NBA players. Good morning, Chris. They finally sending out notifications. Well, that's a good thing. They're finally doing the right things. I'm for that. But I want to thank you too for doing that. Thank you. Now, the NBA is altered everything right now. They're altering all the teams and the way the impending adjusting salary caps and luxury taxes in the league. I told you, Adam Silver Slipper was going to screw you over. Wes said he donated to the Cash App yesterday. Wes did donate. Oh, yeah, the Cash App is Carcino. Y'all already know that. Oh, this is more than just the China situation. They lost over $200 million dealing with China. That's a big blow. $200 million a year, taking that kind of hit. That's not even adding up all the money they're losing in revenue. No. See, you got to look at it like this. The NBA is as soon as you think you know all the answers, they change the questions. That's the NBA. See, when the inmates were running the asylum. So on this one, I can't really feel too bad for Adam Silver Slipper. And thanks for Tommy for sending me the text this morning. I appreciate that, Tommy. Now, I told you this was going to happen. All these people start doing I'm going to build my own super team. I'm going to bounce over here. I don't like it over here. Trade me over there. I knew this was going to happen. This was a matter of time. And this was a situation that was going to get out of hand. And I told you who was responsible for making this happen. Now, oh, thanks for the Cash App. Who was that hit it up? Danny, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Carcino is the name on the Cash App if you want to hit it up, or you leave my like Streamlab. Want to do that? You could do that too in the description box. Now, let's get into it. What did the NBA actually do? Well, I'm here to tell you. They made changes to the luxury tax for next year. See, if you change the luxury tax and put people in a penalty now, they are not grandfathered into the rules, which means that you have to change with the adjustment. So even if you did a deal last year, like the Golden State Warriors, because of Draymond's contract, they're going to be paying like $80 million over the cap now. Thanks, Eric. I appreciate that, Eric. I see it. Now, like I was saying, they're spending so much money over the cap now in the luxury tax. You're not going to have time or no position to go out and get these players in the trade deadline. Trade's going to be really thin next year. And the NBA is doing this because guys are bouncing around. That's what this whole luxury tax is about. The league, somebody finna pay for this money and this mistake that Daryl Morey made. And he's going to be fired at the end of the year. Guarantee you that. Daryl Morey's, he's out. Now, after this season's over and Daryl Morey is fired, you're going to see they're going to try to recoup this money any which way they can. They ain't finna take the hit. Y'all taking the hit. All these players and these super teams. So now, if you think that the Golden State Warriors can get Giannis, heck no. That ain't happening. They're gonna have to sit it out. Thanks, Mr. Sledge. I appreciate that. Always coming through. Supporting the page. I appreciate the love. Now, because they altered the salary cap, which is the luxury tax and everything for 20 and 2021. See, the growth in the figures will be less than the previous anticipated value that it was because of the China situation. But the league office is expected to deliver and revise all these projections by today. So now you'll be able to make more informed and financial decisions on your roster ahead of the February 6th trade deadline. So you got a week to get your it together. That's how the league's saying it. So, somebody else had hit the Cash App up right in the middle of this. Sean Green. What's up, Sean Green? Sean Green. Sean had all that crackling going on in that live stream, video live stream. We're going to try to do another one of those. You guys donate to the page, so we'll try another video live. I'm going to try to do it a little earlier. But anyway, back to this. Well, y'all okay. Mr. Blackman donated. I appreciate that too. Now, we all know that in China, they lost about 200 million just so that they know of from the China deal. The salary cap could still increase as much as 3.5% from the $109 million the cap they got this year that they plan on. By early September, it's going to be 6.3 estimated, 6.3% for next season. You might say, well, what that really means? See, the pre-trade deadline timing for all of these things that's going on in the memo because of the China revenue situations, The projection of the salary cap is going to be 116 million and could drop as far as 113 million. Now, if that salary cap drops even by 3 million, that's going to put you in a luxury tax for anything over that. You see, once you put in a luxury tax, that's where you don't want to be. That's in the red. And now, if you're not a championship team, you don't want to be in the red. All of this is control. I told you they're going to be on the guidelines and the borderlines of another strike. People thought I was kidding. This is the first steps. These are your first steps in heading towards a strike. Another lockout. Another negotiation. The players got too much last time. The owners are ticked. And now the league is punishing the owners with this luxury tax because now they're taking the hit because they're a little upset over the process also. Now, teams inquiring with the league office about getting some sense of projections. They were told they would have to wait until the NBA shared the figures with them publicly before they can even make an announcement. So let's say the Brooklyn Nets, Golden State Warriors, Boston Celtics, the Houston Rockets, the Lakers, Philly, all are expected to be in the salary cap next year. The Clippers, the Denver Nuggets, the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, they could be in what they call a tax pending the rendition of their own free agents. The Warriors considered a repeater tax team, so they would lose 14 million in the tax projections if it's dropped by 3 million, of course, the salary cap. Well, the Lakers would get hard capped because, oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Who's that, Larnell? Thanks, Larnell. I appreciate it. The Lakers would get hard capped. So they're going to be in the salary cap. A lot of the teams are going to be paying out money. All these owners. They ain't going to like that. It's screwing up, but I kind of understand why the league is doing it. The owners are getting it from both sides. And it's not going to be looking good for them. Hey, what's up? I see you. See, the problem is players started to take control of their own destiny. Thank you, Edward. I appreciate that. And when I mean take control of their own destiny, I mean they're manipulating the system. It's like, you know how you got to lick at work? You know how your boss wouldn't trip if you took an extra 5 minutes on the break to come back? Then some fool start taking 20 minutes, come back a half hour late. To now you got to come back. They got a new rule. You got to come back exactly at the time. Now you used to could come back with an extra 5 minutes. Now you can't do that anymore. That's similar to what this is. Somebody else messing it up. And we all know who that somebody is. So when people been manipulating the system for years and taking advantage of a loophole that was in there, now people are doing other things that a said person was trying to get other people to do to come play with him, and that's forced trades. Now people are forcing trades to where they want to go. When that was up to the owners. That was over some supplement. LeBron sued Kobe's company for copywriting. He didn't want to sue Kobe, like his company had to sue Kobe's because it was like a copyright. Their supplements was like exactly like LeBron's supplements, who was out first. Could have been coincidence or whatever, but I think they settled all that stuff. That has nothing to do with anything. Well, now this whole salary cap ruling will put the Lakers in a hard cap because they're going to have to supermax Anthony Davis. So this is going to definitely harm. It's going to hinder them next season when it comes to the salary cap. Well, they want that money. The NBA wants the money. People are making money. Golden State, they want some of Golden State's money. They got this new stadium. They're raking in the dollars. But they are what they call a repeated cap offender. So they're going to get the luxury tax pretty hard. But they did that, keeping the team together. Now you got, what, about 3 guys who making $100 million easy. Dre, Steph, Clay making 100. And now you got D'Angelo Russell getting that kind of money, and he's up for that. You don't have to trade him to get him off your books. I thought I had Skittles. I woke up looking under my pillow. Y'all just wake up in the morning with jokes. Everybody want to be a stand-up guy now. I believe this is to help the New York Knicks out. No, this is to stop players from bouncing around the league. You see, this actually hurts the NBA when players actually bounce around the league. When somebody stay on a team for 1-2 years and then jump ship, it's hard to sell merchandise for some people not even staying but 1 year. So if you got a team, how the fans gonna get excited about a player that's gonna be gone in a year? You had this Kawhi Leonard thing when he came before he got the Clippers. He came to Toronto for 1 year. All them people bought Kawhi jerseys, and now he gone. Now it's a replica in 1 year. You got all these players going somewhere for a year, bounce over here for a year, bounce over there. You're losing merchandise. The NBA can't sell products. So when the NBA make more of their money in merchandising. Now, all of this, so if a team decides to trade you, it's up to the team where you go. Now, people are trying to extort the team. Like, if you go there, I'm not signing with them. So you go ahead and trade me. If you want, you trade me, I ain't gonna stay. So it's like, I want to go here where it's sunny so I can, work on my tan. So I'm thinking Miami. I don't want to play there. They lose too many games. So send me to Miami. I'm gonna go to the Clippers. I don't like Phoenix. So it's not your choice. So they want it both ways. When they're a free agent and they can go anywhere they want, and they can sit back and choose, that's cool. But then when they get traded, they want to choose too. It's like, wait a minute, you got free agency to be able to, when you're a free agent, you can go where you want to go. So when you get traded, you still get to choose where you want to go? Where is this fair? This is going to create a problem. I knew this from the jump. The NBA knew it from the jump, and the owners knew it from the jump. So now, when it's time for the collective bargaining agreement to come rolling back around, guess who's going to be making some changes? Never buys Jimmy Butler jersey then. Jimmy. Well, you can get him a Heat jersey. Wherever Jimmy go, he produce. The Timberwolves made a mistake. They kept the wrong guy. Now the cat trying to force his way out of Minnesota. Minnesota ain't made the playoffs since Kevin Garnett. They get the cat. Everything going well. Once they get Jimmy Butler, he was the missing ingredient. And all you had to do was keep Jimmy happy. They couldn't do that. They gave this soft guy all this money, Wiggins, overpaid him, and they could have moved him in a trade. They decided to keep him. Jimmy tried to tell you, look, he got to go. He didn't even say the cat got to go, but Wiggins had to go. You went to the playoffs for the first time in 14 years with Jimmy. Next year, Jimmy's going in a trade. Guess what happened? You don't make the playoffs. This year, Jimmy ain't there again. Guess what's going to happen? Now, Jimmy's in Miami. Look what's happening in Miami. Jimmy got a bunch of undrafted rookies breaking NBA records. Never have there ever been a team of that many undrafted rookies come on a team and produce. But you know why? Because the Heat didn't have the draft picks. They didn't have any draft picks, but they didn't need them. They had a great farm system. Where they play in? What's it? Santa Mesa, whatever, like way out in the desert. That's where their G League team play. Their G League team they're the only team in the NBA to have a G League team that's not that close by. They ain't close to nothing. So all those guys are doing is playing basketball 24 hours a day. And they just call those guys up and bring them on board. And don't forget, man, to join my Patreon, which is Casino for Life. We had some very shocking news on there just yesterday. Very educational. And you're welcome for that. I showed people who actually run this world. The people that actually run the planet and control everything that happens. That's on there yesterday. So if any one of you guys on there, you guys seen it. So all you Illuminati theorists, you want to know what's really going on? That's what's really going on. Oh, they more than the horsemen. They're a little bit more than that. But once you realize that this is real and this is what's really happening, you're going to be like, why haven't I even heard about this on the news? They own the news. So, anyhow, I want to say thank you guys again. I'll let y'all marinate on everything. It's been cool going live. Don't forget, my Cash App is Casino. If you guys want to support the page, I appreciate it. And those who did, thank you. You know, you guys keep me going. That's when I keep going live. I know the like button's for free. Everybody should have hit like. Everybody should have hit like. Yeah, like I said yesterday, I got 2 videos that I'm just not going to put out. You know, it's not that time right now to put those out. You know, what Patreon is, it's a cool place where people can subscribe to get your content, the exclusive stuff that's just for you and nobody else gets to have. Oh, yeah, it's a Dwight Howard story in there, too. So there's a story about you, Dwight, and then Patreon. You can watch as many, depends on which tier you sign up for. If you're a VIP member, you get to watch everything. Some stuff is just for all access members and VIP members. But there's stuff just for regular members too. I don't know them. Might have been a bill collector. I mean, that's when people go too far. People go too far. Look, it's a basketball is a game. Okay? It's a game. All right? If you dislike somebody, dislike them for what they're doing on the court or in the game. All right? This is a basketball game. All this, like, they had somebody spit at somebody the other day. Spitting on them for what? They have not done anything worthy to be spitting on or whatever. Somebody said, I'm calling you to talk about some money. You ain't talking about no money with me. Do I have a PayPal link? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. My thing is, all you should need is somebody's name on PayPal. Just like my name is Carcino on the Cash App. My name is Carcino on the PayPal. That's it. Nothing more to it than that. I think the Houston Rockets will get hit, and it won't probably hurt them as much because now I think they'll have I think they'll have a little bit more difficulty trying to move, but it wouldn't hurt them that much because they'll lose Gordon, they'll lose a couple of players, so Houston will recover. Golden State's gonna have problems because you got Clay's just starting his contract, Steph just really starting his contract, Draymond just starting his contract, so that luxury tax is gonna be extra like $20 million. So they ain't finna be able to get no Giannis. Forget that. And for the guy who wanted my PayPal, there's my PayPal link. There you go. That is my PayPal link. Giannis isn't leaving anyway. He's staying in Milwaukee, but now it's going to be worth it for him to stay in Milwaukee because, I mean, one, you already got a winning team. You got a team that can basically go to the NBA Finals. Y'all the best team in basketball. Why would you leave? The Lakers are not even close to beating that team. Why would you leave that? You know, they built and structured this team around you to win it like now. Because next year you ain't gonna have all these players. So this is the year for Milwaukee to win it. So the Golden State Warriors, they weren't really in a position to get Giannis, but they were actually considering it until this news happened. A lot of teams gonna have to make some shuffling, some deals. Everybody gonna have to earn their money next coming week. And my man Powell, what's his name? Ain't that his name, Powell from the Knicks? He getting to be one of my favorite players. Powell for the Knicks. I mean, he don't play no game. The Bulls done gave away about 30 games this year already. That ain't nothing new. You got the dumb and dumber head coach. He gonna keep losing for you. My man sit up there and block LeBron James layup. Then you saw what he did to Clam Chowder yesterday. Clam gonna try to shoot a three. Clam like, yeah, we got this game. I'm gonna go shoot this three. Man, he caused all that commotion yesterday. And I'm like, man, nobody wants this. Well, what was you thinking about, Clam? Oh, yeah, on the Patreon, what I'm going to do is I will break down all the key details from the Kobe Bryant, Colorado case that they never told you or they don't harp on. It's there, but people missed all of it. And the news definitely wasn't going to report it. Yeah, I might do that today on Casino for Life, Patreon. See, on Patreon, you can get loose. Here, I can't really get as loose as I want to be. Over there, you can do what you want. So join my Patreon, sign up for it, and you can get some, you'll get caught up on some exclusive stuff. Because we also talk about a situation where an NBA player is not here no more because he was set up by his wife.